here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, everybody. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta. I'm here with another fantastic review for you guys. We have the Mafex, the new Batman Adventures action figure. We're going to take a look at paint apps, sculpt, articulation, and accessories. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that like button. And if you like action figure and collectible unboxings, this is the place for you. So make sure you subscribe. With all that being said, let's get to those size comparisons. Here's the size comparisons from a couple different figure lines. We have NECA, ImagineWorks, we have Hasbro, we also have Lightning Collection, and we also have SH Figuarts. So you can kind of see where his scale is compared to other figures. I just want to know if you guys want me to put like a little thing where it shows his exact height from like the top of his eyebrow or the top of his head to his ankles or feet, so that, and I can have that pop up if you guys like. Let me know in the comments. That's just something I always wanted to know for other figure collectors. When you're looking at size comparisons, a lot of people like to see a lot of different lines. A lot of people just want the number. I just want to know, so give me a comment below if that's what something you would be interested in, of knowing the exact height, you know, by centimeters and inches, or just having it compared to other figures would be good enough. Just let me know about that. Well, with that being said, let's get to the actual review. So we have it right here. We have the Batman in our hand, and you know, it's a very nice pleasing aesthetic of the figure. Some of the joints seem pretty loose, but there is some big gripes for this figure, and we're going to go over them in a second. Now, overall sculpt, it's a very nice sculpt. It's a very easy figure. I mean, by what I mean is that the sculpt work right here is to basically make it look like the animated series, which is pretty easy to do. And the only thing is that for the way his body is sculpted, he has like a big chest and he has the small legs, so he has the Mr. Incredible kind of vibe going, and it makes it very difficult for this figure to stand. So right off the back, that's like already one of the big problems and negative things that are going to deduct this thing some points, is that. Now, as for everything else, it's sculpted in this nice gray plastic. You know, there's no paint obviously for it, and then obviously for the like his gloves, those are also, you know, molded in the black plastic. His cape, now one thing that's a plus, they gave us a cloth cape. Now his cape is not that big, it can't expand too much, but it is wired, so you can get a nice decent cape spread on him. He does come with another cape accessory, which we'll go over in the accessory portions, but this is not too bad. I mean, I wish they would have gave us more cape. I like capes. Capes are the best when it comes to figures that have capes, but what's good about the wire is that you can bend it in every way you can when you're displaying him, which is going to be kind of tough when you're displaying this guy, because due to the fact that his legs are so thin and sculpted so thin, and his knees are kind of wobbly, his ankles, I mean, look at those feet. The feet are very tiny. You could barely, like, it's not able to stand this top heavy figure. He's very top heavy. So other than that, let's see the back. We have the utility belt, which is sculpted nicely. Nice flat Batman ass there because it's an animated figure, but this figure is pretty nice. The only thing is it's very difficult to stand, and the way he is shaped makes it difficult for him to pose. So those are just some of my thoughts on it. Other than that, the color, the paint apps, the sculpt looks really nice. Now we're going to go into everybody's favorite portion of it, the articulation. Head moves up, moves down, swivel, arm rotation, hinge, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel, and a hinge. Diaphragm joint back, forward, side to side, waist swivel, leg kicks forward, leg kicks back, bend at the knee, swivel. Damn it! Damn it! You gotta be kidding me. This thing just fucking snapped. Dude, this figure is terrible. So thin joints. Toe hinge right there. So this Batman comes with 5 pairs of hands. He has his fists and hands that are on him, and then he has these hands here. If you guys just noticed in the articulation portion, his left ankle just broke on me. Very flimsy. So I don't know what to say about that. We'll see what happens during my final thoughts. But you can see they give you a pair of open palm hands, which are really nice. They have these, Mafex is really killing it with the little hand holders. I really like that a lot. So we have open palm hands. We have some slightly gripping hands, so when he has his batarang, because he does come with a batarang. We also have his signature grip for when he uses his grappling gun, and then we also have some other like fighting style hands. Real quick, we can go over the rest of the accessories right here. We have his batarang, nothing too crazy about it. Silver plastic, very shiny. Trying to get it to focus because I have a lot of light on it, but you can see it's very shiny. There's no detail on it, just a little bit, some crimps, nothing too crazy. We also have his grapple gun. This feels like it's made out of metal. This doesn't come out, so you can just have him hold the grapple gun. It has it where it's shooting out. As for it to grapple on anything, I doubt it. unless it's like a really thin wire you put in there, or a little chunkier than this little opening right here, so that way it looks like he's holding onto it. But it's really nice. I mean, it has the shape and everything. It's silver, no really big detail, the black string, and then we have the silver here, but it does feel like it's metal. Another accessory it comes with is obviously the Bruce Wayne face. This thing looks like it came straight out of the animated series. It looks really nice, and it feels like it's like I just like pulled it out of the TV pretty much. That's how it feels. It has like a nice little stern face. It would have been nice if they came with some different faces, maybe like a battle damaged face, you know, beat up, or him smiling or something like that. Same thing with the Batman face himself. I wish it came with some other faces. So with all that being said, we went through all the accessories. Let's get to my final thoughts. So there you have it, guys. Here's my initial review of the figure. We went over paint apps, sculpt, articulation, and the accessories. I did miss an accessory because I was just so disappointed with the fact that this figure's joint broke. But he does come with another cape accessory that's just all hard plastic that doesn't move, and it kind of drapes over his shoulders a little bit better. I didn't put it on him or anything, but who wants this? Who's gonna really display their figure with this cape? The cloth cape is gonna be what 90% I think of everybody that uses, and I just can't believe that his ankle broke. That was just very terrible. I mean, it's not like he could stand anyway. You would need to use the included Mafex stand that he comes with to be able to have him stand up. And this figure is very difficult to pose. There's no way you're going to get a lot of action poses from him, like if he's, you know, jumping off the wall or anything like that, due to the fact of the way his body is shaped. It does make it a bit difficult for him to be posed. I love the amount of accessories it comes with. He has a lot of different hands. I wish they would have came with a little bit different batarangs, you know, something with a little bit more detail, and a little bit more detailed heads, or more head sculpts, you know, different facial expressions, because he just has one look and he doesn't always look angry all the time. I mean, Batman does smile, Batman does grin, Batman does yell, so those would have been great to have as well with that. But the figure is really nice for the price that it's worth. You know, the retail price of this guy is about $100. Wasn't worth it in my opinion. I think this would be more of like a $70 figure. Mafex does do some good quality figures. You guys can check that out from all my other Mafex reviews in the link in the description. Also, I'll leave a little card in the upper right hand corner. So that's pretty much about this figure. I mentioned a lot about it. We went through it all. It looks just like the figure from the show. The only thing is it just doesn't come with enough accessories from the show, because Batman does have a lot of accessories in that show. It would have been great to have some of those as well. Now, the fact that the joint broke kind of is disappointing. But with all that being said, if you guys, can you please like this channel? Also subscribe if you like action figure reviews, and I will see everybody on the next review.